Look at your mouth.
Right. What's up, TV Blurs? It's your boy Orson T, and we are here for another episode of the TV Blurred.
Yeah.
And you hear her voice. It's the beautiful, the Freya.
Hey guys, what's going on?
It's been so long since the last time we recorded. I mean, I'm ready to talk about some TV. What about you?
Oh my god, I'm so ready. Lovecraft Culture. Oh my gosh. I did it again. Lovecraft Country.
Anywho, let's get to the shows. We talking about two great shows today. It would have been three, but someone didn't make it through Power yet.
Hey guys, don't judge me.
Which, by the way, is really good, but we're going to talk about Power another time.
Yep, I started it. Was about to make the show late.
Let's go ahead. The first show is over. 8 episodes in. I'm so disappointed, but I love the show. P Valley.
Yes.
P fucking Valley.
Down in the valley where they
Hey, I did not expect to like that show as much as I did. It's so good.
I didn't expect I was gonna like it either as much as I did. But I had been watching a lot of stuff people would say would be poison for your brain because I was watching Zeus Network. So if anyone out here is familiar with that, then y'all know I was looking at some stripper stuff that was like, when I heard P Valley, I was like, well, what do I have to lose?
What I have to lose?
I've already watched reality
pretty much.
But I loved it. Actually, I seen a meme today that was hilarious saying, for everybody who keep asking what is P Valley, and looked like they had like some old building up and they put P Valley. Then it was a picture of this comedian. I forgot his name, but he wears his wigs and his beard. He looked like Uncle Chuck.
Is a guy? Oh,
I can't think of his name. And then they had the girl from Power as Mississippi. They talked some, and then they had Cardi B as Autumn Night. They had K Michelle as Mercedes.
That's exactly what it is.
They had Suge Knight as oh boy, that's the
Diamond. Oh no, not Diamond.
The other one.
Big L.
Big L.
That's the worst.
Suge Knight as Big L. Diamond was dang it, who did they have as Diamond? Oh, it was so funny, y'all. I was cracking up.
They did a lot of work to explain the show in an off-brand way. Like, instead of just pulling the real people, y'all just wanted to explain, this is the off-brand version of this. This is how you get what it's about.
Yeah, it was.
This
funny.
is the BET version. This is the Stars version.
Right. It was hilarious though, but I enjoy it. I really like it. It actually made me want to kind of be a stripper, you know.
Yeah, blame it on the show.
Whatever.
Blame it on the show.
Be a little more confident.
All I'm just saying, the show just came out this year. You've been wanting to be a stripper. No hate.
Hey.
Celebrate your body. No body shaming, no slut shaming.
I'm about to take some photos.
I'd be a stripper.
Yeah.
I would. Actually, I heard it was this plus size strip club in the UK.
Where we going?
To the UK.
Where we going?
Oh, when?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We gotta make that happen.
Yes.
We'll make some money. Next time we really broke.
Yes.
It might as well be broke in another country.
Hey.
Right? We're gonna be broke. Be broke.
Might as well do it somewhere fun.
In another country. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. So the characters of P Valley, all of them were great characters. I don't think there's one character that I didn't like, and there really wasn't like an antagonist. Like there wasn't. I guess the casino was really like
the antagonist,
but it really wasn't a big part in what everybody's life was.
Well, the mayor, Chuckaloosa.
Yep, and I still at the end of it, I thought maybe he was actually like trying to be a good guy. Like he was trying to bring jobs to that town. I mean,
a little bit.
But get everybody in on it. Don't be the only one.
That's what.
And why the white boys getting all the money?
Boom.
And you ain't trying to get the black folks no money.
That's what. See, this is what my problem was. I just didn't see why you was trying to do Uncle Clifford like that. That was the
Don't
main.
y'all know each other?
Yes, and that was the main piece of land that you needed. Like that should have been the first person you went to. Like, look, Uncle Clifford. Look, boom, you already behind on this. I know you probably don't want to get the pink up, but if we buy it from you, get you out the hole and get you some money. We can move the paint. We can move the paint on the other side away from the water. It ain't gotta be by the water. Strip clubs by law don't have to be by water.
At all.
They don't have to be by water. So I felt like they was just trying to undercut Uncle Clifford for no reason, and I did not like it. And like, meanwhile, you trying to give all these white boys the money who doing their brother, the half black boy.
Hey, they beat his ass.
Bruh, they told him
his
up.
Eye. That makeup was so that was
his eye was jacked.
He should have ducked. And he gonna ask, did you at least pinch the bitch? That's how you know black people write this.
No facts, because I was thinking, did you fight back? You didn't even fight back.
But you know that, what is that from? That's from like a who said
Friday,
that?
It was Players Club.
It was one of those. Did you at least pinch? Oh, it was Players Club.
It was Players Club. They petty.
It would be from Players Club. Y'all played too
good
much.
Job. Bravo.
But it is like a lot of little moments in this show that there are black people in the room.
Yes.
When they were like doing the whole money transition thing, and they had a pickle and a peppermint, I was like, y'all so Southern, y'all so Midwest. Y'all know, you wouldn't get that if you wasn't from the South or Midwest or like
when
black.
When I first watched it, I ain't even gonna lie. That first episode, I cut the closed caption on because I said, "What in the hell?" My ears were not adjusted for what I was hearing, even after the fact, because I watched a couple episodes and I was putting other people on to watch it again, and I did not know Diamond said at the door, "You should let him see some of these girls' coochie before coochie." You should let this man see some of these girls' coochie instead of giving him this money. And I was like, that's what he been saying that whole time in that door frame. I did not know. I was on like episode 3 of the same episode.
Hilarious.
Third time watching it with somebody, and she was like, I said, friend, I'm gonna cut the closed caption on because they real country. And when I cut it on, I read that. I said, I never knew what Diamond was saying when he was standing right there. I just was like, well, he fine. He said something. Uncle Clifford didn't like. Uncle Clifford hit him with the thing. I'm all like, I don't know.
Just like, let's just keep it going.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. It wasn't important.
Wasn't important at all.
It was not a major key in the show.
But
I'm hoping that they get picked up for another season.
They got to. Like, there's no way that show, like, they better not decide quick. First off, y'all only had 8 episodes. So it ain't give people enough time to catch on to it. Y'all didn't do any kind of promotions, which seems to be a trend for well-written black shows that they are testing out, quotes.
Yeah, which I think is jacked up, because that's how I felt about CW with Bulletproof.
Bulletproof is definitely like that.
Because,
it's 2 seasons. Where the hell did this show come from?
And I was telling my mama about it, and she was like, well, maybe you just don't watch. I was like, oh. And then I came home and I looked at the CW app and I said, hell no, I watch this app every day.
Wait, not even every day. I watch every single show on this app. And I watch it on TV. I ain't never seen nada, anything. And
I said, y'all had me sitting up watching Katie King ugly. They ain't tell me this show was on.
Hey, y'all ain't tell me nothing about Bulletproof until y'all was decided Katie King was getting canceled. Y'all like, I guess we should fill that spot.
Let's promote this.
let's throw in the
something
colors
up there.
I'm like, wait a sec.
I'm like, bro, where have this been? They would have got way more ratings if y'all promoted it.
I remember seeing it. I was like,
it was very funny. I enjoyed it. I binge watched. I came across it on my TV. I don't know what I was watching, something on CW, and then when it went off, you know how something else popped on. I was like, oh, what's this? I'm all like, hey, you can take a bump on your butter. I'm like, what's going on? I'm listening. I'm like, oh, they're cute. Oh, I like their vibe. Oh, I like that. He like his kicks. Okay, I like the character development here. I see Bad Boys, but British version. I'm with it.
Maybe that's why they didn't promote it, because it was a British show.
I like British shows.
I do too.
Listen, I ain't never been to the UK.
TV.
I would love to go, because every time I might be, as my sisters say, we might be from the UK. She always say that my great grandmother her family came from there, whatever. But my little sister be like, that's where she from. That's where she claimed.
That's fair.
Listen, and we pick up the British accent very well. It's like our second song.
I used to tell people I was Pacific Islander all the time.
That makes sense.
I used to tell you that all the time. But anywho, I digress. Let's talk about the last episode of P Valley. Just sum it up. It was the season finale. If y'all have not watched it, it's already 8 episodes in. Spoiler alert's about to happen. We're about to talk about the very last episode for the season finale.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my God, it was.
First of all, they were so dramatic.
It was. Oh my God.
Listen, if I wouldn't have watched the episode and just watched the trailer, I just knew somebody died.
Somebody did die, but
yeah,
you
but
ain't
not
see
who.
it. Not nobody we cared about.
No, I know who died. That was her husband.
Right.
He died. I'm still wondering where Miss Mississippi at, but
you know what? That's something I put in my notes. I was like, it felt like this shouldn't be the season finale.
Yeah.
It felt like maybe a mid-season break and it come back in like a couple of weeks. Cause you just tell me that you just put this gun to
Diamond
and nothing? Like y'all didn't come back out the break to talk about this? Like this
and like
hey, that pissed me off. Hold on.
Come on. From the beginning, from the top.
Let's start. Let's do it by character.
Setting the scene for the night. It's the last night in the pank.
It's last night in the pank. Booty shaking everywhere.
Everything. Everyone's dressed to the nines.
Dressed to the nines or the 4.5s.
Or the 4.5s or the brown FUBU shirt.
Mr. Brown FUBU shirt. I know you know what I'm talking about, brown FUBU shirt.
Hey, that tickled me even when she came over there. If you ain't putting no money down to put on them bills, then you best be moving along. Or
brown
she said,
FUBU
brown FUBU shirt. I was like, why? Because the FUBU shirts used to be a thing.
I'm like, FUBU can still be a thing right now.
No,
I would totally wear a FUBU.
Get out of you gonna wear that blue one, you ain't gonna wear the brown one.
I will not wear brown. Brown with the orange. I didn't wear that then. I thought it was ugly. Yo, just walk around with a brown and a burnt orange shirt on. Like, not a jersey.
Right.
What is your team?
Right. Who do
the
you play
Woodchippers?
for?
I don't know what this is. The Flaming Trees? I don't. Whatever.
So they're in the paint. It's the last night. Everybody's drinking, but you can't have no tay-tays out.
Can't have the tay-tays out.
So everything's put up.
But
Everybody's having a good night. Except guns. Guns
galore. They didn't have brass knuckles.
People was coming. He say, everybody just breaking the rules around here with the bag of chips.
Yep. Everybody was.
You can't have chips in the paint.
You can't have chips in the paint. But okay, so let's get the first character. Let's just go ahead and get Mississippi and Diamond out the way. So that's crooked letter I, crooked letter I. Humpback, ah. Hey, when they first did, I was like, y'all is so much. By the second episode, I was like,
I was all dancing with her.
I was all into it by the second episode. Yeah. I'm like, y'all really gonna say this every time that y'all say her name. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's cool. I'm gonna enjoy it every time y'all say her name, too.
So, I can't believe... Okay, first of all, boom. Her and Murder.
Or they doing their little thing. What you think about that? Her and Murder
doing their thing. I think it's good. I like their chemistry and stuff together. Well, I can't wait to address that. So next we're gonna talk about Murder.
Definitely.
So I like their energy and their chemistry together. I like, what they're trying to bring each other up. Get something popping. But I can see that he's making her feel herself, and so was everybody else. Cause she showed her. I thought she was gonna stand on what she had to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you let your dude still choke you up. And then...
Okay, hold up. So, with that whole situation with her and Derek, so Keyshawn and Derek, or Miss Mississippi and Derek, however you want to call it, do you think that... I know I've heard stories about, like, a guy coming to protect a woman that's getting beat, and the woman take the man that beat her side. Mm-hmm. That kind of threw me off with that situation. I'm like, no, it's no way. I know she didn't want to leave, but okay, I don't know. I don't get it. But do you think maybe Because she blatantly, like, first off, you're a stripper. You doing stuff that you know your boyfriend gonna beat you because you did. Like, you do all the stuff that you doing, like we just said with murder, all the stuff that she doing. At the end, I was like, maybe this is a game that they play. Like, get him riled up, and she like getting beat, and he like doing the beating.
Nah, I don't think it's a game. I think what it is so this is what they're demonstrating. Okay, because you remember past episode when Autumn was sitting there and she's like, I just don't get why she ain't left him, why she don't leave.
Yeah.
Because they're more likely to kill you.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like she had plans on killing him because she stole Autumn's gun out of her locker. That's what Autumn was looking for at the top of the locker. The gun was gone, but she showed Miss Mississippi the gun in her locker. So that's where she got that gun that she pulled on, with. So I felt like she was planning in her mind.
Was it not the gun that he already had?
No, that was her gun. She pulled it out of her purse. She told them to stop. The gun that they had was on the ground. It was still on the ground. Because remember, he looked around and picked it up when he heard what was going on in the champagne room and he jumped over the stage. Oh, the white boy didn't have a gun.
But where did he get the gun from?
Who?
Diamond
had his own gun. The white boy never had a gun.
Oh, I didn't know. When did Diamond get a gun?
Diamond Ben had a gun. He always was strapped.
I didn't know he had a gun.
Yeah.
He did, because he had a gun in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You're right.
They was tussling over his gun.
You're right.
She pulled out a gun out of her purse.
I remember that now.
She stole from Autumn.
And I thought so too, but at this moment I don't know why.
So I assumed that she had plans on leaving. She was probably gonna kill that nigga herself. But when you see the person in her mind, even me, you love a person, you don't want to see their ass getting fucked up. You be like, after you see it, you know what I'm saying? It probably was like, oh shit, like no, this is not what I wanted, this is not what I wanted. You know, I think that's what happened, but I also don't know where she went. Somebody else said, I heard, like, you know, maybe she didn't want him to kill him because she didn't know where her baby was at. Like, who had the baby, or...
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, like,
that's
you know...
Like, who thinks that quick? I mean, she ain't that smart that that's the first thought she would have thought. I ain't gonna talk about her.
She just had the damn baby. She probably was thinking about her baby. I mean, the bartender asked, you remember? Somebody was like, who watching the baby?
Yeah, but she thought Derek had it. But that was a long night. That's why I'm like, I don't think she was thinking about the baby. But anywho, that happens. So, we all know what's going on with that. I hope they get their I'm about to say comeuppance, but that's not what I meant to say. No, I do hope Derek gets his comeuppance, but I really do hope the thing with Murder and Mississippi don't go south.
Yes. I hope that
I want them to go big.
I want that to go big too, which I think it will. Only if, moving on to Murder.
Go for it. Let's hit Murder.
Only
my
if
favorite character.
Murder
was.
And Uncle why I be wanting to call him Uncle Ruckus?
No, Uncle Clifford.
Uncle Clifford.
Same thing.
Only if Murder and Uncle Clifford can get their situation together. Okay, because there's feelings involved. Both of them want to be with each other. Mm-hmm. But Murder has a persona where he's supposed to put himself out there, portray himself as a straight man. Now, I don't know if that's what he wants to do. I feel like he probably wants to be open, but in order for him to get where he's going, I feel like that's what he has, like what he's thinking he has to do to get there, especially after meeting with that exec, right?
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
So when they was sitting over there talking business, and Uncle Clifford came over there, I felt like even when they was performing, Uncle Clifford was trying to stay his ground, like, this my man, girl, get off. What's that Uncle Clifford fur coat?
I thought that's why. He's like, oh, this costs money. I need that back.
Give me that shit. That ain't yours. That's how I feel.
That's what I
said,
thought.
That must have been Uncle Clifford fur coat.
Because I don't think he would care if it was his.
Yeah, okay. But
it's crazy.
Give me my stuff. So I feel like they've got to figure out how they're going to navigate this, because Uncle Clifford at one point told him too, you ain't trying to be public, blah blah blah. We can't be doing that. But then when he started blowing up, and you see more of these women throwing their stuff, sign my titties, this and that, you all like, well, what's up? Like, you trying to be over there too. So yeah, they gonna have to, them muddy waters. I feel like that's what's gonna affect Mercedes Mississippi and him.
He might be the reason that Mississippi get killed by Derek, honestly.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking was going to happen, that Derek was going to get jealous of that. But
Derek,
I still feel like this is a twisted gray, what is it?
50 Shades of Grey.
This is a twisted 50 Shades of Grey backwater stuff going on. That's how they beat each other. But
then why would she come to work looking for sympathy? If it was a twisted thing, I was like, oh, baby, we were just having fun. Get y'all one, da-da-da-da-da. You coming to work some, I fell again, and I hit the floor. I ran into the headboard.
Maybe they method actors, you know. they gotta stay in character until they done. They might move to another city and become business tycoons or something. I don't know. But back to Murder. I enjoy Murder as a character because I felt like he was at least openly bisexual. Yeah. If not openly gay. But definitely openly bisexual. Yeah. And it never occurred to me that he wasn't until this last episode. Or the episode before last when his homeboy said...
I thought before that, when he beat the dude to death.
You know what? I didn't think nothing. I just thought he just got mad because he was being disrespectful. I didn't think it was because
he's calling him that. Mm-hmm. That makes sense too, because that's true. Because then when he just saw how his homeboy was like, it don't matter who you love, what you love, you know.
Like that's another thing. I'm getting off the characters. That's nothing I like about this show. I would totally live in Chattahoochee Valley or whatever it is.
Uncle Lisa.
Her too. I would totally live in that city because everybody kind of like got each other back. Yeah. Low key, if you got like your little group, everybody got each other back.
Yeah, because even Uncle Clifford was talking about some. For the brother, the stepson, the maid's son, talking about. Yeah, I never told nobody that you was the son of, you know.
Yep, all of them got their back. Even his homeboy, like, I just knew because they kept showing his homeboy looking and like, putting stuff together. And I just knew he was going to have a problem with it, especially when he popped up in the corner. He's like, nah, I don't care what you do. You just got to, know
make sure it don't mess the money up.
And I'm like, fuck yeah. I was like,
which was true because look what happened when he came into the meeting. Trying to be all like, let me sit on your lap, daddy.
Yep. That's trash, though. And then now, so we got Murder not knowing how he want to go with, because I don't think he'll do it. You think he's gonna take the contract deal and try to do it?
I don't think he's gonna do it because of how disrespectful the dude was, like talking all that crap.
He don't want to lose. I don't think he'll fire his homeboy. I don't think he'll get rid of Uncle Clifford.
Well, dude, his homeboy stood up for him anyway. Remember, he was like, if you ain't got my best interest at heart, you best keep it moving, player. Remember, he went off.
He did. I was
with that. I was like, bro, I ain't never seen a true friendship. Bros before all hoes. Okay, because he's a hoe.
All hoes, bro. No.
You're a clown.
You're done.
You're a clown. Okay?
That's what I'm talking about.
I was with that.
And I really hope it work out. What you want to see from him second season?
From Murder, his music come up some more.
I do want to see that.
Please, Murder.
I do want to see. I just want him just like he can go through like the process of almost seeming like a straight rapper, but I would prefer him just go ahead and just be openly bisexual rapper and see how that storyline goes. Yeah, that'd be so great. Uncle Clifford, the man of the hour. Let's talk about him this last episode.
The woman.
The woman. Honey. All of that. I'm all of this up in her. The woman. He really didn't have too much going on the last episode.
Besides, my favorite auntie didn't pay the bills and he was trying to fix the place.
That's it. It was always great. Now, is Loretta Devine blind?
She's blind.
Like, not completely.
No, she's blind.
She couldn't be completely.
Well, Loretta Devine is not blind in real life.
No, I know that. I'm talking on the show though.
No, she's blind.
Because she like look at this right here. Like it'd be moments where she ain't. I don't know if her acting just off, but it'd be moments where I think she could see.
No.
I don't think her eyes are good. Like maybe they come and go. Maybe no, not so much.
She's blind.
I don't think she's blind. Cause that's what I thought originally, but then it's so many moments where she's not doing like blind stuff.
I agree. I do not deny what you saying to me.
Okay, so we're just gonna blame it on her acting. She ain't committed.
No, I ain't doing that. You lie.
Loretta Devine.
Loretta, call us.
If you gonna be blind,
tweet Orson and tell us what the script says, because we're confused. We don't know
if you gonna be blind,
your character is
I think
blind.
she's hard at seeing.
You think she can't see?
I think she's hard at seeing.
Hard at seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that is it. Maybe she can't see.
I think it like maybe comes and goes. It was like when she said, "Look at this picture right here." Like you just.
Well, I thought that's her house, or you know.
I mean, but you just know the picture's still there. Like,
yeah.
What was it? Like.
No, people don't believe stuff like in Sandlot.
I would.
The man in Sandlot was blind.
That's why, but he wasn't always blind.
No, and neither was Loretta. She ran the strip club.
I feel like the man in Sandlot could still see a little bit too, though.
No, he was blind.
He was blind.
And he knew what ball.
I'm just trying to keep going. He knew what ball it was.
And read it and everything. I still think
Loretta Devine.
Loretta, your acting is superb. Orson is trash.
Your consistency is trash.
No,
Loretta.
his is trash.
I'm playing Loretta.
I was finna say, girl, at him.
I'm like, love you, Loretta.
So
but I was glad he got his store back. I mean, his store Autumn. I guess we're on Autumn.
Moving along.
Autumn bought the pink, so the pink is saved. Yay! I don't know what this gonna bring, but it's gonna bring some stipulations.
I did some math. Well, she said partner, like business partner.
She did.
So, I did some math, and there's 8 episodes. One episode was dedicated to them just stealing money altogether. Yeah. And I only did 9,000 times 8. That was like $250,000. Like it was like $900,000 or something. So
you forget they did multiple times in
one episode. Yeah.
I mean, no telling how many times she done went to and got it.
I considered Autumn was the 8. Autumn did hers 8 times by herself. Because remember the check cashing lady at the place was all mad. Like, you only get so many transfers.
They said you did it 9 times this week already.
Yeah. That was in 1 week. The total I did was
and things changed after that. So no telling how many times before that week she was already doing it.
Way more because she gave Mercedes the money for the gym.
The 10,000.
All of it.
Yep.
And Mercedes like, that's too much. Just give me half the cut. No.
She too good for me.
Baby,
I would have took that 10,000 quick.
Thanks, boo. I love you so much.
I'm like, oh my God, yay!
Thank you. Thank you. That's also why Mercedes came in the room with the bottle, which I did not blame her.
She was ready. That's why I like this because they all they can talk so dirty to each other. But they with each other to the fullest. Yeah. I love that so much. But so we find out all about Haley and Autumn Night. We find out that her daughter's name was Autumn. Now her husband Montavious is back.
Hey, they had Montavious played by on the thing I was talking about earlier. Wait a minute. I forgot. God. They had Montavious played by the old man from Greenleaf, the preacher.
The preacher from Greenleaf.
Yeah.
Oh, the preacher from Greenleaf. Oh, I was thinking Queen Sugar at first. The preacher from Greenleaf. Quick play. The one I talk.
Yes.
I can't do his voice.
It's very fast.
I can't think of his name. He had everything.
Everything. The honorary granddad.
You know he what you call it? Remember Gargoyles?
Yes.
You know he Goliath.
I'm dead.
He's definitely Goliath. That's crazy.
Yes,
why
they had that.
So much?
You know, the internet is trash.
But Montavious comes back. We find out a little more about her. We find out why she running from him. I guess he tried to shoot her. She shot him.
He's in the game.
And he in the game.
Mind
Delta
blown.
Gang. Delta Gang. So
honorary to my Deltas. He had that finger ring on.
You know what that means, right? Second season, them Deltas coming looking for him.
Looking for him. Don't think I ain't got nobody outside the club watching.
But it wasn't.
He had not a damn person.
Not a person came looking for you.
Okay.
Cause you dead, bro. They wasn't there.
Me and Ashley was watching it, and she was like, as soon as he said that, she was gonna look at me something. He got nobody at the motherfucking club.
Right. He lying. They would have been outside the door waiting. Man, all lies. Montavious, you deserve to die.
No, facts.
You deserve to die. I want to know
when she told him that
the girl died,
that Autumn died,
that kind of hurt him. I think that did hurt.
He was looking like, what? Like, nah, you lying? Yeah. I liked how he gave us some more background on Haley.
She was a business major and a corporate. That's what I just said. I said we got a whole little background about her.
That's why when she showed up in the white at the bidding auction, I was like, whoa, that's looking like money. I knew. That's why she told you bitches Saint Laurent. Why you talking about that Saint Lucius on your feet?
No, Saint Laurent.
No, you mean Saint Laurent?
Autumn Night. Oh, you all poetic and shit.
Nah, poetic and shit.
She came through, bought that. I'm glad she ain't died. I'm glad Mercedes ain't died.
Whew, I'm glad ain't none of my strippers died, except we don't know where Mississippi is.
We still don't know what happened to her. You know what else we completely just dropped off the face of this episode was Big L helping with the truck. He came running inside, and then what? You heard gunshots, ran in, and then
beat up. Big L was not on duty.
Hey, I was surprised how Derek was holding himself against Diamond.
No, I wouldn't, because I think he was a Marine too. I think he might have been in the service too.
Interesting. Yeah. When Derek said this ain't what you want, y'all want to tussle with me, I was like, oh man, this about to go down. I think. I was like, ooh.
Diamond got the popping bones. I was like, woo!
Could you imagine if I walked in that bathroom, I'd be like just like this.
No, look, I watched it like this. Come on, Diamond.
Who got it?
Oh, watch damn, out. Derek, turn him up. Oh, I ain't see this. Come on.
Take off your shirt.
Please, somebody get naked. It's not the type of
somebody
show.
Somebody grab the baby oil.
It's not the type of show. Sorry. Okay.
But we in
the strip club.
I thought this was like the back room. This ain't the men's.
This isn't like some Mario like slave the dime.
Pinks in the front, blues in the back. No. Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
This is real blood.
Oh, real blood.
Mm-hmm. So I just want to know where Diamond is with his fine ass. How he doing? Did somebody put an ice pack on my boo? Cause he light skinned, so he black, blue, and purple. He need an ice pack. You know, it was really sad. It also hurt me when Mississippi pulled out the gun. I just did not see that coming.
He was hurt. You could see it on me.
Like
you put it on me.
Alright.
Oh damn! If that gunshot wouldn't have went off at that time, and I wouldn't know how that scene would have ended.
Yeah.
I need some deleted scenes. I know it's some deleted scenes because it was just too much
going on.
Dead after. Like it's like, okay, that happened. Okay, but can we finish those storylines?
Right. Yeah. So Autumn went and bought the pink bag. All that money she stole from Montavious.
$250,000.
And she bought. Well, that ain't even all of it. Because it ain't all of it. She stole more than that.
She was just taking stuff out of it.
Yeah, she stole more than that.
Because he said $500,000.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought, and then okay.
Where's my money?
Because he said you think you just get away with $500,000, and then
murder.
when she brought back, she was like, "This $250,000," and he was like, okay with it. So is $250,000 hers and $250,000 his? Like, was it because she kept saying it was her money.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was stealing her money back. So we're gonna find out they have some kind of deal together.
Think about how she knew all about transferring money to a foreign account.
I think she was probably the accountant for their game,
and he probably was supposed to pay her, and then she probably ended up getting into entanglement with him. Oh, I should have used that earlier today.
All right, so P Valley was great. Second season, we waiting on it. Any predictions for next season?
I hope the strip club get a remodel with some fresh coat of paint, some new stripper poles.
Yeah.
They had Gidget as.
Hold on. Wait. We ain't give our girl no time to shine.
Mercedes.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about it.
The best booty shaker rumping in the Chuckaloosa
I think
Valley.
her butt fake. I know her boob's fake.
Her booty fake?
I think her butt might be fake.
Why?
I'll show you a video of her. She actually used to be the Dallas. Is it Dallas Heat? No, Miami Heat. Miami Heat Dan's captain coach, like over it all. But yeah, I saw. I was on IMDb and I was trying to figure out her name and see if she was in anything else, and I saw that she was Katy Perry backup dancer. She was the Miami Heat coach, like all that. But she was super skinny, like no boobs, no butt, like.
Well, how many years ago was that?
Well, I don't know. It was a while ago, but
you know, the body is a crazy
thing.
It
is a crazy
or
thing. I get
you're
it.
looking at an example, and I ain't even hit 40 yet, and you know I was skinny.
But the boobs I know for a fact.
Oh yeah, because
hers are pretty big, and you would say
them was nice teardrop Tyra Banks tits.
Yeah, those ain't working on that back then, but. I digress.
Girl, you did that though.
She's gonna have PTSD next season. Because I'm pretty sure she was the one who shot.
I agree.
Montavious. Because
she the one when you went back to Patrice talking about help and your mama ain't SHIT.
She just what?
Gonna say, oh, the Lord is forgiving and everything, but you gonna pray to your God. Girl, bye. This how you do me. You got this place because of me. You took my money, came over there. I know you didn't.
I would sue the hell out of her. She probably can't even sue. No, she could sue. She could win that. She could win that.
Baby.
I would sue the mess out of my mom.
I would tell the church to sue her because she's stealing from the church, if anything.
Ooh, yeah.
Because the money was in the church and she was supposed to cut that church.
She took out $10,000 out the church funds.
Out the church funds, yeah. She took that money out of the church funds. If it ain't no money leading back to Mercedes, she took that money out the church funds. But yeah, I think Mercedes is gonna have PTSD. I don't think she's ever killed anyone before. I feel like that's going to be really hard for her to live with, but I really do believe that's who did it, just based off of her going back crawling and begging to her mama.
Did you think What's Call's going to leave her? Did you think Autumn was going to leave Mercedes when she
took off? I was hoping she didn't, because that's how he was describing her.
And I was like, okay, it's going to switch. But I was like, she got dressed.
I said, oh, she had a go bag. This is like enough. Jennifer Lopez enough.
Right? She was ready. Like, I couldn't be in Mercedes and... Why you dressed?
Because, no, Mercedes did look at her like that. You don't remember? What? She came to the door, so this the money. Mercedes looked,
You dressed?
Yeah. She double looked. She looked her up and down like, wait.
Oh, my God. But Mercedes came through. She knew something was up. Fat Melvin, the cousin with the ankle bracelet, brought that thing to her, that
hey man,
missing person.
This about your home girl.
My home girl, Haley. Who the hell is Haley?
He told me, what? Yeah, he told me, where's May? What was his name? May? What was that dude like?
Oh, just May.
Mm-hmm. Where's May? Sure, he had such and such babysitter's ankle bracelet, and he robbed. Nigga, you did what on my ankle bracelet?
You robbed a store with somebody else's ankle bracelet on? You wanted them to go back to jail.
He been pent up down in county ever since.
Oh, that's so trash.
I told him to let me babysit it. I'm all like, yeah, give it to this one. Okay?
The one you been giving it to.
Donut eater. He's going to sit there.
He's going to sit there. Give him his donut.
You wanted him to babysit. That's what you said. You got somebody that's going to eat a burger or something.
Boom. There you go.
You gave somebody with some ambition. He wanted to rob a joint.
Do you think Mercedes is going to go with Coach on his... I thought that was a whole nother thing that was just dropped. It's... Oh, God, there's so many answers in this episode. This is like the worst episode. It was the worst and a good episode. Like, just because there's so many answers, so many unanswered questions that we just don't know. It's just like they started something that was like, hey, we're going to put everything on a cliffhanger, see what we get. No, don't do that. Now the show canceled. I guess we can read the book.
Right, or watch the play. When did the play?
Oh, was it a play?
They said it was on a play at some point.
Interesting. A play?
That's what I looked up. It was
raunchy. I never think I'd see a stripper play. Not that.
That's why you didn't.
Anywho, there's that. I digress. So we gonna move right along in and go to our next son of a bitch. And we are back to talk about the best show on television right now. I must say.
Yeah.
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Culture. Just joking. Just joking. But for real, like, that's all I keep saying. Even
Lovecraft Culture. Why though? That's so funny.
I don't know.
Out of all the words. I was saying county for a while. Lovecraft County.
That would make more sense than mine.
They'll drop an R.
Yeah.
But it is so good. We on episode 4 right now.
It's amazing.
This episode was called A History of Violence. Why a history of violence, I wonder? Everything has something to do with each episode. I wonder why the history of violence. There wasn't like anybody being violent.
Let me place it. Hold on. This is 4. This is 4. This is 4.
This with the water and the elevator and the museum.
History of violence. You see all them dead people in the dang basement?
It was a lot of dead people in the
Her
basement.
neighbors went missing.
No, not the one with the haunted house.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but they body. Remember, she's talking this one of my neighbors' body. That's how she realized she was at home.
Okay, before we jump into that, question: how the hell they get back to Chicago?
Through the grounds, through that cave, which would make sense.
From Boston?
Yep. It's Witchcraft Country.
The daughter asked...
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft Country. Witchcraft Culture Country.
Yeah.
I was so confused. Like, it was so good into the end. I was like, wait. That's her elevator. They were just in Boston.
Yeah.
And then the daughter asked the mama, how do we get back to Chicago
from Boston
without Woody? They got back to Chicago without a car. Like,
in 3 hours underground in the water, because they only had high tide started in 2.5 hours or something.
No, that was an hour. When they got down there, it was an hour before high tide. You ain't got Chicago. I need to know all these secrets. Because y'all done got to Boston. What kind of underground railroad y'all got? That gotta be like that spitter lane.
That's why that tunnel was, you had to choose which tunnel.
That's crazy.
And I ain't even finna be funny. They both was all like, we going that thing. He was all like, I tried to tell us before you came down here that just before we came down here, I was trying to say. It took a long time to try to say it. Like, it took a long time.
I love Lovecraft Country. So if you haven't watched it yet, it's basically the very first ever black fantasy monster movie. Like, I was thinking today, like, we ain't never had none of this. Like, so far, we didn't, in this one show, we didn't got poltergeists, we didn't got vampires, we didn't got, this last episode was Indiana Jones, basically.
Okay, Indiana Jones, yeah.
Goonies, when they pulled up on that girl that was dead, I'm like, that looked just like in Goonies when they find One-Eye Willie. We're getting everything they never cast us for when we were younger. In anything. Ever. But this episode, they finally decide to like dive into what's going on. They want to find the spell book that Christina was telling them about. Do you think they should
have told Uncle Wife really what happened?
Yes.
I do too. I was like, y'all bitches is tripping. Because if anything, she probably has more insight than what they think that she does.
Maybe.
I mean, if you tell somebody what to look for, like you ain't told her, I feel like them not telling her is, had they told her and she came across that thing, I think she wouldn't just think, oh, it's just the consulate. This is just a,
I can't believe she just up and took it.
Okay, took it right out the house.
Took it right out somebody else's house? What you?
She all like, they ain't finna do shit with this.
Oh, look at this golden thing. I'm taking
it calls my name. She took it. I mean, clean.
I wonder if she possessed or something that made her take it.
Maybe it called her.
Because she even know that she got it.
No, I think she know, because you remember that she called her daddy and she was talking to her daddy on the phone at the wherever she was at. I don't know where.
Yeah, that's true.
And she was like, Dad, no, but like she's really trying to figure out what it is. I don't think she's possessed. But I think that it could have called her because doors popped open.
They did. All that stuff popped open for her. Tell her. I always feel like, in every show I watch, when people don't even want to tell people, I'm like, just tell them. Just call them up. I'm like, shoot a text message. I be like that in so many shows. Like, all this drama could be like done if y'all just tell each other what's going on. Just be a team. Just be a team. But They don't want to be teens. Just like Tick didn't want to work with his mama, his daddy and Letty. He was really trying to get them to stay where the hell they was at. He wanted to do all this by himself.
But I ain't blame him. I mean, I could kind of blame him for not wanting to work with Letty. His daddy, I can see why you didn't want to work with him, because look what you got.
Daddy, I can understand.
Okay, daddy, I can understand, because now this nigga done slit that throat of that lady.
Yeah.
In the damn thing.
I need daddy's possessed. I think he gotta be possessed.
Nah, daddy know more.
Or crazy.
No, he know more than what he's leading on that he know.
He do know a whole lot.
He know a whole lot more than what he's saying.
He knew his mama's secret.
Yeah, he knew his mama's secret.
He had to.
He knew from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And him and his brother probably had already faced these same things before. I feel like even the daddy may have already come across, you know how
and the brother just don't remember or didn't remember?
Yeah, or even the brother just did it. I mean, the daddy did it without the brother knowing. And you know how some people stumble on stuff and then be like, oh, did you know this? And then you be like, no. No, but you knew the whole time.
Yep.
Or you knew, And I think that the father has tried to probably already possess, you know what I'm saying, get this information before. And I think he had a bad outcome. So he's trying to keep his son from having the same. I feel like he know what kind of, if they unleash this, he know what kind of danger and shit gonna go through.
Speaking of knowing, at the very beginning when we first see him when he burning the book, did you trip off what he said when he burnt the book?
Nah, because he mumbled it. What'd he say?
Smells like Tulsa.
Nah. Oh, he said Tulsa?
Yeah. As in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, if they do...
And if
they try to make the Wizards or the Cause of Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'm like, that's kind of like a good dope tie-in. Because you know that little boy that's in the show is Emmett Till.
Yeah.
Bobo. I thought that was dope how they did that last episode when it was like, am I going to enjoy my trip for the summer? Nope. Ooh. Don't ask why, bro. Don't ask why.
What?
I'm not going to enjoy it? Okay.
What you mean? Who is also that's the little boy from what you call it? Dion. He just got bigger. Raising Dion?
No, that's not Raising Dion.
The little boy that was doing the Wizard Boy? You sure?
Positive. That's
he is playing something else.
He is something else.
Is that the movie? Was he in the movie with Kevin Hart? And Kevin Hart was on the playground arguing with him. Was that him?
I don't know. I don't think I seen that.
That little boy is from something else.
He is from some. Black white, freeform, comic book superheroes.
Oh yes.
He played the little version of the black dude. Cloak and Dagger.
Okay.
Cloak and Dagger.
That's what it is.
He played the little.
That's why I'm like, I've seen him in a superhero show.
He played the little version of Cloak. That's what it is.
Okay, that's exactly what it is.
I was like, I know his face. I knew I figured it out the other day, but that's what it was from.
Yeah.
But they get down. They figure out they got to go to Boston. They got to go to this museum.
Also, on the same note, okay, well, also not really, but it's on the same show. Were they talking about Martin Luther King when they was all like, he was with a white woman, but they made him get away, but his name was Michael?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so, because I was telling Jasmine, I was like, girl, you know you're talking about Martin Luther King? She was like, what? I was like, yeah, girl. I was like,
yep.
Now I'm all like, how true is this? I need to read my history book. Where's the real history book? She has been lying to me.
Yeah.
I'm all like, who the hell is Michael?
And you know what? Actually, I just learned that from Grownish that his name was Michael because the dad marched with him. He was like, yeah, Michael and I was marching the other day. I call him Michael. Martin, you know him as Martin. And I was like, oh, interesting fact. But yeah, Michael.
Okay, because I definitely
Michael's
was like,
his name.
Is this? I need to know how much this is fiction.
I mean, and it could be a fact that we just learned it and just didn't remember because it's always Martin.
No, I ain't never learned it.
I mean, I can't say that I have either, to my knowledge. I ain't never did a report on Martin Luther King.
I did.
I never did.
In Parkway, they don't give you that many options.
That was one option I was never picking.
I picked Martin Luther King.
Not because it's bad, just because it's just so saturated.
Everybody do that. I did, but I also did Madam C.J. Walker. That was the best report I did when I did that when I got sober.
I think I did Madam C.J. Walker too once.
Wow. Anywho, okay.
So we get to Boston, go to the museum, find out. Okay, museum security guard. Daddy gay?
I mean, he was on The Wire.
Shut up.
I mean, the fact where you can't.
I like.
Now, had he not ever played a gay role, I wouldn't have questioned it. But since he's played a gay role before, and on The Wire, he was definitely gay.
And I honestly initially thought
it
it when he walked in and looked for his dad, and that dude Sam.
I thought he was gonna be back there.
I thought his dad was the dude that was been down, or the dude that was getting hit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, maybe he was Sam. I don't know why I thought it then. Got no reason to think it, but I had thought it. And then he brought that tree. You know why they call me Tree? Most people got 2 legs. I got 3 of them.
Well, I would know that if we was tussling around in high school.
Played him.
I said, and then he gonna go, you over there telling Letty what I said. Yeah, you lying on your piece.
You lied.
Joker.
I mean, she a virgin. She was.
So I tussled.
I'm like, Tree. I'm like, cause you tall.
Me too. I'm like,
duh. Like, what else would that be? It's like,
one leg and you got Tree. Bruh.
That's 3.
It's 3. And they're spelt different.
There's an H in there.
You're crazy.
That's you still in high school?
Right.
Did you gotta still be.
You did.
Got to. Anywho, they find this little hidden staircase behind. Was that I don't know who that was. I thought it was Christopher Columbus, but I could be totally wrong. But they find it behind that door.
I thought it was the man.
Oh, of him?
I thought it was the man that they was.
At that point, I had kind of like, I blacked out for a sec. But I was like, oh, a globe. Christopher Columbus.
I was all like, traveling the world, that must be the man.
That's fair. That could have been.
Thing.
You might be right. I think you might be totally right.
Because they cut the lights off and the moon hit the stuff.
I thought that was so dope.
That was dope.
Like, oh, Daddy knew. There's another time he knew. He knew what to happen.
And he knew how to get across that bridge with them damn codes.
How they gonna just grease over the fact he's like, y'all gonna have all other 34 lodges coming for us? How you know it's 34? I don't. I just guessed the number. Oh, okay. You don't just guess 34. That's not.
No, but then you know, that's what he said to him. He was like, "You lied. I never leave a man behind in the war. I know the man." You remember
that was
going
after the fact.
Well, but that's just showing that he knew. Like that's why he told me it
took a couple of times.
No, I think he knew. He just was like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you gonna lie, I'll let you lie.
All right,
I get it. Okay.
Because he walked off.
You ain't gonna lie to me like that quick.
Well, he walked away from him at the table because you remember he was like, well, I guess he just ain't no type of help.
Ugh.
Like, and I felt like that was more so like he know, but he don't want to tell us, so let's just go. Like, what we talking to him for?
Anywho, they find this little. It was so great when they got down into the basement. They figured out the combination because the combination was. Oh no, the combination wasn't that yet. What was the first combination? When they got to the disappearing plank.
Oh my God! The angels came down, so you got to do God. Did something. I was like, what? What? The plank is disappearing.
It's disappearing. What did he say? Adam something. Eve's. I don't know. I forgot. It was weird. And God brought monsters and all of that. But I would not have made that jump. First off, I wasn't walking across that plank.
There you go.
No way.
We gonna find another way.
No way.
No, we ain't got no time. Well, we finna go back up.
As many times they do black shit when they
try again tomorrow
into the situation, they be doing some dumb shit when they go in and decide to go into it. Like when it's brought to them, they do black stuff. But then when they decide to go, I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that.
No, they are like, we ain't got enough time to pick another tunnel. Well, we gonna do this tomorrow. Come on. Now we know this tunnel ain't the tunnel we gonna go down. Let's try the next tunnel tomorrow. Or,
high tide's coming in an hour. Okay, well, elevator's right here. Let's go up. We'll come back tomorrow.
Okay, now we know that we can get down here through our elevator.
We can come back. I was like, why y'all didn't go up and come back another night?
We don't even need the museum. We already down here.
We here. We didn't got back to Chicago.
Here.
I really need them to explain that Chicago-Boston thing to me. Because that was some Glee shit. Like, people just coming to New York to Ohio on a weekend just because, Glee needed help. No, that's not plane tickets worth. I said they drove.
I'm dead. I'm all in my mind visualizing the map like, yeah, Boston
way over.
Chicago next door to us.
Right next door. Boston is a coast city, I'm sure. I believe it is.
Can I get that map?
I need that.
I wonder if I can get to Boston in 2 hours without buying a plane ticket.
2 hours? That wasn't even 2 hours. It was less than an hour. Because they only had an hour before the water came up. So it took them less than an hour to get all that stuff.
Well, the water did come up. It just didn't bust.
But I'm just saying, by the time they got to the elevator, the water was still like here. So that's about 30 minutes.
Yeah. So
about an hour.
I need that code.
I need that cheat code to travel.
Hello?
I do. I thought that $78 round trip ticket was great.
Perfect, but hey,
I walked an hour to get to Chicago.
Give me the tunnel code, please.
That's crazy. But they get in there. When the dad, that reaction when he jumped and they called each other, it was like, I don't know, it was something real black about it, the reaction, but at the same time, it's like, you shouldn't have jumped. What would have happened if you missed? That plank was this big. Your foot wider than the plank.
Why he talking about you better catch me?
After he dropped the bag. You know what? I'm good.
I'm gonna go back upstairs.
I'm gonna untie this.
And first of all, was it tied? Because I don't even think the damn rope was even tied on the daddy. Because that was something I said, why they don't have the rope tied on each other?
Was it only tied on her?
It was tied on her and what's his name? And then he untied her. And I think he was the only one tied. Because remember, he started walking when she got out there. The way he was moving the rope, I don't think he was tied to it no more.
Oh,
and so the daddy jumped.
I would not have jumped. That was...
Shit me.
And then things just started swinging.
I was all like, this looks like Ace Ventura. I mean, not Ace Ventura. Barracuda. What was that damn game?
Barracuda?
It's a PlayStation game. It's like a little
fox. It was.
And you said to jump through. And it had
I know what you're talking about.
What was his name?
Wait, Bugsby?
You
You
know,
sure?
Buddha. The little things when you used to hit the... It used to be like little masks, like tribal masks would come out.
Jack?
I forgot, look at that. But I felt like...
Oh, well, you said it was a fox.
Yeah, he looked like a fox. He was like a fox person.
I know what you're talking about. He had goggles.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of it. Why can't I think of it? Crank.
Yeah.
Crank and something.
But...
Dax and Crank. I don't know.
Damn Paxes come swinging. Woo.
I was like,
you just gotta time it. What?
Time it?
He all like...
What if a second one come?
Okay, because that's what I was thinking. Like
he did do his hand. He was like, this ain't double dutch.
No, that's what I thought. I said, did he hot potato that hand?
Jump out. No, bro, no. I don't think but then again, my reward is a spell book. I'm like, do I really want magic that bad?
Listen, you can't play with magic if you dead.
You can't play with magic if you dead.
Unless somebody else playing with you.
I mean,
like them kids was up in there.
If one of us make it, we can get us back.
So what you think they're gonna do with Uncle George?
Uncle George dead, yo.
No, but why was he talking to the baby in the spirit? They ain't just do that for no reason.
Maybe he could come back as a ghost.
Because why was he, on the thing when they asked who we talking to, he talking about some George, your girl got mad. She remind me so much of them little Tyler Perry girls. I can't think of their name.
Who?
The little girl that played the daughter.
Oh, the one to be old.
Yeah, they old now.
No, he's talking about the Tyler Perry girls that in the movies.
Yeah, well, they're sisters in real life.
But I'm just talking about like the movie Tyler Perry girls.
Yes.
Not the play Tyler Perry girls that be looking like kids, but they like
adults. No. I mean those little
one
those
of the
girls that
McLean sisters.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's who she remind me of. Every time I see it, when she be even like it's something in her tone, in her voice.
Yeah. I do want to see. I was gonna say I do want to see more of her. Like, it got to be something. If she's the one drawing the pictures on the map, it's something got to be with her. Something got to be up.
Because you remember Uncle George was like, he said, I forgot her name. She wrote this. She did this. Yeah, girl got an imagination like you when you was younger.
Oh, he did say that. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Do you know they brother and sister? That's Uncle George's son. That is not his daddy. Ain't his daddy. He Uncle George's son.
But how would the girl have the powers too, though?
Because the mama. So, or maybe Uncle George, and he just don't know.
Maybe.
And maybe that's why his wife is so adamant because she ripped all them pages out the book and then written bought a new one.
She did go right by a new one. Like, you could have just saved your dollar.
I was all like,
I mean, you could. Why? Who you
buying?
Like,
I lost his original copy.
Like, what you buy? What you replace it for? He ain't gonna read it.
Oh, I had the same thing. I was like, well, who you buying it for? You
yourself? You go. I mean, it ain't like it's the original, so it ain't like it's sentimental. So you didn't already ruin that fact. But anywho, moving right along from her.
And then I'm like, maybe she gonna take the pages out and put it in the original.
Maybe she could have got a rebound. We saw Joe do that in the Psycho movie. He rebounds books.
Yep.
Who was I about to talk about? Ruby.
Yeah.
And I wrote his name down because I thought it was Kane, but it's William. Ruby and William. The new White Bay. We got another White Bay.
First of all, I liked when he kicked the police's ass and stuff outside.
I honestly think him and Christina are the same person.
Oh, man.
Him and that girl?
Yeah,
I think they're the same person.
Dang. Because she went in the garage.
And he came right back out.
As him.
Right back out. Like,
I'm gonna park my car, I'm gonna come out here and beat you up.
Someone said that, first episode, I was like, no way. No, they just, they said they were dating or something. Actually, they said something like that. And now I really think they're the same person.
That makes sense.
And it angers me because I really want Ruby and White Bay to be a thing.
I know. I'm all like,
I was all like, look at her. He looking at her. And she said, you better stop looking at me like that. I was like, I know, Ruby, dang. He looking at you all through yourself. He about to go take you in this boarding house. And they on the boarding house steps. Everybody sleep.
Okay, so I said, Jasmine said, who house they at? I said, I hope his, not the boarding house.
Oh, maybe it was their new house then. Okay, that makes sense. I thought they went to the boarding house.
Yes. Hey, writers, tweet us.
We need to know. But
let us know.
I guess we'll find out next. Oh, she do wake up in his bed.
Okay.
Remember in the previews for next week with the butterflies and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see where that storyline goes.
And
I need more of that story.
Did you see they were black butterflies?
Well, I thought they were like dark blue, but they were black butterflies. That's cute.
And there was a black butterfly in my backyard today. Her kind of scary. It was in my garden.
She's like, what the hell is that?
She's like, I was like, what you running from?
It's a moth. It's a butterfly.
No, she told me. She was like, Mommy, you see that? I said, what? That butterfly. It was in the garden. It was black. She
terrified.
Yeah. But I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Oh,
I want that. That needs to come. I need more of that. I need more of that.
Dang, Orson, you just made me think like, damn, is he that girl?
I really hope not. Cause I kind of don't like her, but I really like him.
Yeah.
Like, I hope it's one of those things where like they originally were two different people, but some spell made them
together.
Yeah, and so like they can switch out from time to time.
Yeah, cause she pulled in the garage and he came out like he came out the car.
Right out like.
And then I was all like, maybe he was in the garage waiting for her.
Like, no way. No way. It's the same person. And I even put my notes. Oh, I hope he don't fuck with Ruby. I like screw her over, because I want so many things good to happen to her.
And I want her to know that money didn't come from her mom.
Oh heck yeah! They need to make up. One episode is enough.
That is enough.
One episode is enough.
And I think Ruby gonna be killing people. I think she's gonna be killing white folks.
Why do you think that?
Cause what was she serving them? I think that stuff she gonna be serving people gonna be having spells on it. She gonna be.
And I thought I would not have. I guess she is okay with cleaning houses and stuff. So
she wasn't okay with it, because you remember how she talked about told her sister to go do that. That's what she told her sister to do. Mm-hmm. That was so sad. I felt like she still should have applied. Don't let that one black girl disappoint you. But then I thought about the fact that she had said that she had been applying. She thought it was her resume. But I think it was her size.
It definitely was.
I was like, she's too voluptuous. She got too many titties, too much booty. You see how they let little skinny mini.
That's exactly what I thought, and that's why I love that he had that moment with her, because she didn't really need nobody to tell her that she was beautiful. But it's for a girl who looks like her, dark skinned and big, to see that on a show, because we didn't see that when we were young. We didn't see someone her size having a sex scene.
Oh no,
now and definitely not a dark skinned girl. And I was like, you better get it, Ruby.
I'm not scared.
When he flipped her, I was like, okay, Ruby.
Okay, I said, oh, y'all getting freaky.
Oh, y'all backs gonna gonna hurt on these steps, but keep going. But it's that's why I love her character because of how she's written. She's not written as someone's mother. She's not written as
or as the grandma
or as a maid either.
Yeah.
Like you see her always fabulous. Even when she walked into that store, like
she looks fabulous.
She walked there with she had that chocolate on with that hat tilted. I was like, shit. Really?
She looks amazing.
I would have hired. She was snatched always.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
But I guess that brings us to the end. We hit everybody. Oh, Tick and whatchamacallit, I guess they finally together. They got over that little shit. And yeah, next week we'll see where this goes. I guess
it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I want to know what they're gonna do about Tick Daddy slicing old girl throat. They can't get nothing translated. And it was so fucked up because they warmed her up. Like got her home, was treating her nice.
All of that. I saw it coming. As soon as he walked over back in there, I was like, he about to kill her.
I said, what he doing? He got behind her. That's when I said, he's gonna kill her. Oh. And as soon as he said, I'm sorry, I closed my eyes.
How are they gonna prove that he didn't? I mean, oh God. I need to know what's up with the daddy. Things I need to know for the upcoming episodes. Okay. 1, what's up with the daddy and how much he knows.
Yeah.
Is Christina and William the same person? Or they about to play my girl Ruby?
Yes.
And will Tick get magic before the end of the season? I don't want 12 episodes of him no magic.
Before he not getting no magic.
I want him to be practicing some stuff. I want some stuff to pop off. I need me a black male
I
wizard.
was with him when he was like, I'm trying to figure out how we going to protect ourselves first. Which was great. I'm glad that lady came with the goat last episode and crossed
put
the
that
house.
She walked, that woman, she didn't know. She was like, what the? Who did this for you?
Who told you? She was all like,
oh, so you can't come in here?
Well,
have a nice day.
And she all like, who taught you how to none of your business?
None of your business. Just know my house is protected.
And you can't walk in here.
And
you might have paid for this house, but my name is on the deed.
Does that mean she dead?
Who?
Or is it just any magic can't come through?
Nah, she a bad spirit. She a bad magic. Like she has bad spirit. Like she, she was probably a part of what they were casting out. You know what I'm saying? That whole little coven. So that's why they casted out that ghost, but she's a part of that. Yeah. And it's a spirit of protection. So if she got evil tendencies towards them, she can't come in.
Yeah, that is true. What you want to know to happen next by the rest of the season?
I don't even know.
I just wanted to keep going.
Just keep it going. My anxiety be so through the roof.
The roof. This week's anxiety wasn't that bad.
No, this was
just
chill.
like a good. Okay, I see.
Which we needed because the first episode and all down, y'all had us the first 3 episodes literally butt clenching, booty cheek tight watching the show.
All of it. This one was just a good. Okay, we're moving the story along. We know what's happening. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Next week, I'm scared for next week.
Oh my god.
Next week might be chill too, though.
No, because he just killed old girl. It's gonna be an uproar. And
you know what? And I liked how that was dope that they made her a siren.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, she's a siren. He turned her into a siren and a what? Okay, wait a second. She was a man-woman spirit.
Yes.
A siren, a zombie. Everything like
and then because she was definitely bones. She came back to life.
Yeah, her flesh.
But then look at all the markings on her body. I thought those were tribal marks.
No, those probably like spells
that he put on her to keep her there.
I want to know if there's more sirens. It's so many questions. I'm just glad there's good questions, unlike the end of P Valley where it's just you might not get no answers.
Bloody. Well, they picked up for season 2.
You saw that?
Yeah.
I
told you that they were.
You didn't say it.
Yeah, they hold on, let me see.
You sure did not say that out loud.
Yeah.
You might have thought it to yourself.
Whenever I was looking, because recently I was looking trying to see how many episodes, and they were saying that P Valley was picked up for season 2. That's what's
up. Congratulations, P Valley. If that is true, then you pick up for season 2.
Let me see. I could have sworn that's what I seen. P Valley season 2.
I don't see it was picked up. I see talks about it.
Okay.
Anywho, that's how that go. Alright, let's finish this off, Freya. What you been watching? Oh, son of a...
I've been watching Lucifer.
I need to get back into that.
I've been watching The Boys.
Or not.
Power.
Or not. Just so we were supposed to talk about both of those, but one of those I didn't watch. Well, I guess both of those I watched Power though.
Yeah.
I just didn't get to The Boys.
That's okay. I just knew you were gonna watch The Boys. That's why I chose The Boys over Power.
And I just knew you was gonna watch Power.
See, the old me would have.
I knew you had that one already watched.
Cute and gone, right?
Like, I'll watch that Friday. It's already done.
I stayed up to midnight and watched it.
As soon as it came out.
I didn't. What else have I been watching? Lucifer, The Boys. I did watch Bulletproof, but I'm done with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start that.
That's it right now.
I've been doing a lot of rewatches.
Yeah.
I've been rewatching The Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
New Girl.
Oh.
I actually just started Legends of Korra.
Okay.
The Avatar cartoon.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Is it?
I heard a lot of people hate on it because they compare it to the first one, but it's really good. It's a great story.
You know, I just don't get why people do that to themselves.
What?
You go to a movie, you watch a movie, and then when they reboot and make it a cartoon or make
you
it something
compare
else,
it to another.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Just watch it for what it is.
Watch it for what it is.
You know?
Like, it's not gonna. First of all, they didn't say, "Oh, we're gonna turn the movie to a cartoon that's gonna pick up where it left off." They ain't say that. So,
and then they complain about that. Oh, we don't need a sequel. Okay, that's cool. You don't want nothing.
You just don't want nothing.
There's this one show called Control Z that I've been watching on Netflix.
Oh.
It is basically someone outs this transgender high school girl, like the queen bee of school, outs her for having had surgery when she was younger, and she used to be a guy, and so they're trying to figure out who's the hacker that's getting all like everybody's business out there.
Oh, so she got gender reassignment surgery when she was younger in high school.
It was like, I think the last picture they showed of her as a boy was like 6, 7. So like,
that's like, is this based on a real story? Because I'm like, that sounds like the TLC show, the little girl.
Yep.
Because you know she started her transgender stuff early too, like 6 or 7.
Yep. But it's actually a really good mystery story, and it's one of those Spanish shows.
Okay.
So the mouth is off, but it's actually really good. That and the last show that I've been watching is this soap opera from the UK.
Okay.
Called Hollyoaks.
Oh.
And it had me hooked for like a week, and then like a season is 300 episodes, and I just be like, oh, it's a serial killer now. Oh, you got a new love child.
What?
Oh, you're missing. Oh, that kid was kidnapped. I'm like, I ain't watched soap operas in so long. I'm like, I forgot how exciting this could be and how drawn out they can be. Like, that's how you make a show every day of the year.
Right.
I don't even know how y'all do that and people still watch. But anywho, that's that. That's the TV Blur. Join us again next week for some new shows. And we're going to talk on these same old shows also. Where can they find you, Frey?
You guys can find me at whois_Freya_ on Instagram. And on Twitter, you can find me at whois_Freya.
I was doing this to my legs. I'm like, it's going to sound like I'm farting in the mic.
He's playing, hey, Mr. Nicka Nicka Boppity Bop.
I'm just hitting my knees. I'm like, it sounded like I was straight clapping ass. Like,
okay, hey.
But anywho, y'all can follow the TV Blur at the TV Blurs Pods on Instagram, Twitter, and TV Blurred on Facebook, and all that other jazz. And yeah, that is us. Until next time, keep watching.
Peace.